everyone, and welcome to another YouTube exclusive brought to you by the K&K Sports Show. Uh, my name is Kenny, the Fraud Slayer, and I'm with my main guy, Kurt Valenti. Kurt, how are you today?
Everything's good, Mr. Kirkpatrick. How are you?
Doing well. Today's topic is going to be NBA, this year's NBA sleepers and disappointments in this year's tournament. And I got a couple, and I like to bring them out, and I think we're going to have a little fun with this little topic.
All right, you're running the show. How do you want to start it off?
One that's not going to be on my list is this team right here, but I still will wear
Yeah,
them.
I know, and this team right here, but I'm gonna display it proudly. We'll be there hopefully next year.
Absolutely. You want to start, Kurt, or you want me to start?
You could start. You can, or you want to just shoot it? Ask who I
I'm gonna
think.
put you on the spot right away.
Okay.
I want you to give me your top sleeper in this year's tournament.
All right, top sleeper. When I mean sleeper, I don't mean first round. I mean a team that can win it all. Out west, the third seed, the Denver Nuggets.
I agree.
I like them. I
Yeah,
think they got pretty far last year. Okay, they got a star player in Jokic. They got guys who've been there, done that. Michael Porter Jr. is a little like spark for them. Malone's a pretty good coach. Again, I'm not sold on a lot of the teams in the West. I mean, I'm not. Listen, can they beat the Lakers? Can they beat the Clippers? Yeah. So that's gonna be my first sleeper is the Denver Nuggets.
like it. That would have been my number one, but since I don't want to go on, so I'll go to my next one and I'll go to the other conference. I'll go to the East. I'm going to go with the Pacers.
Very good one.
I like that team. They're young. I like Oladipo comes back, plays great defense, and I wish our Knicks would have gotten him. Brogdon, love that guy. I think he's
That's
ready to
Jenny
take.
Hoops' guy from UVA.
I know, I know. And for those who don't know Jenny Hoops is our main basketball person. Uh, Brogdon, that's my guy too. I love the guy. I love everything about him. I think he's ready to take the next step and push this team to possibly an Eastern title, and we'll see, maybe an NBA title. So that'd be my number one.
Okay.
Uh, let's go your top disappointment, and then we'll go back to sleepers. Give me a disappointment, like somebody who's going to get knocked out in that, depending on their predictions. Are they going to get knocked out in the first round? They might not. They might be a favorite to win it all, and they're not going to win it all. Give me a disappointment.
I have two. It's going to be tough to decide between these, but I'm going to go Boston Celtics. Not sold on them. Again, I'm not the biggest Brad Stevens fan. I believe he's a good coach when there's no expectations. And there's no expectations. He's going to deliver a couple upsets. But when he's the third seed, and I mean, right now, if I had to say Sixers as the 6 or Boston as the 3, I would go with Philly as the 6. So I'm going to say Boston is my disappointment.
That's another good one. I'm going to stay in the East. I'm going to go. I know a lot of people think are high on them, but I'm going to go to Toronto Raptors. And my reason is losing Kawhi. I want to see it again in the playoffs. Like, they got everything pointing at them where they can get upset in the first round. They lost their star.
Okay.
That's not taking anything away from Pascal. Pascal's incredible ball player. Okay, but is he going to be able to take that step with some months off and continue what they did in the regular season? I think it's a recipe for disappointment going into the tournament, and I could see them even a possible first-round knockout. That's how much of a disappointment I got them at. So, long story with them, losing Kawhi, that's my main reason. Second reason is the long layoff. I think that, I want to see them. I'll see it when I believe it, but I could see them getting knocked out in the first round.
Okay, good call.
Another sleeper.
I'm going to go with again a team a lot of people are forgetting, and when I'm going to say sleeper, they're a 6 seed. So the Philadelphia 76ers. And, I don't mean as a true sleeper because, the Sixers with the whole, what was their slogan? What was their whole Philly, what was their slogan for the past couple years? Whatever it was,
Yeah,
they're a 6 seed now. So
they don't have that pressure.
they don't have that pressure. I still think, honestly, I think they're better than Toronto, the 2 seed. I think they're better than Boston, the 3 seed. Are they better than Milwaukee? No, but I'm saying and Embiid might be the best player in the East. I know a lot of people will say Greek freak, but listen, when Embiid's right, he's a beast. So I'm going to go with a sleeper. I'm going to go Philly as a sleeper.
Okay.
Again, when I'm saying sleeper, I don't mean first round. I mean a team that can get to the NBA Finals.
Okay. I got one more. I got another one, I should say. I'm going to go to the West now. I'm going to go with the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, I hope not.
I hope not neither. But Luka. I mean, can you say any more?
No, he's a stud.
And then if you get a healthy Porzingis as his sidekick, and then you still have Hardaway over there, these guys healthy can make a big run, in my opinion.
Good call.
And surprise a couple of these veteran teams. Not saying they're going to win it all, but you can see that I could see them taking a Laker team. I could see them taking a Clipper team to 7 games and possibly upsetting them in that round. Now when I say sleeper, it doesn't mean, when I say a sleeper team, if they go up against somebody like the Lakers, if they take them to 7 games and lose, that's still a sleeper team to me.
Exactly.
They took them 7 games. The Lakers supposed to win it all. They took them 7 games. So I'm not saying they're going to win it all, but they are going to push whatever team they play. And I will guarantee that they will push any team they play.
Well, I hope you are wrong just for our draft pick status. So,
yeah.
That's for next year, but still.
Yeah. No, I agree. I obviously agree. Let's do one more disappointment, and then let's see if we got time for one more sleeper.
Okay.
Let's do another disappointment.
I'm going to go Houston Rockets out west. Listen, I love Russell Westbrook, but James Harden in these situations has just folded. Mike D'Antoni, I mean, listen, how do you trust him in any kind of big spot? How do you trust him in, a decisive game 7? Listen, no way. And his style, he's not going to be, it's not going to be 138 to 136 in the playoffs. It's going to be half-court game in the hundreds, in the 90s, and he can't win like that. I don't believe in him. I don't believe in Harden. Rockets are on my disappointment list.
I'm going to give you a disappointment, and I just don't like them, obviously, and I'll tell you why. New Jersey Nets are going to be a disappointment to me. And you can say, why? They don't have Kyrie and Durant. Well, that's the reason why they're a disappointment to me. Because if Durant was on a big market team, he'd be playing right now.
Oh, my God, Kenny, if he would be – it would have been the backstory. If he was a Knick, it would have been the backstory every day. Is he going to play? Is he going to play? And then when he came out and he said he's not going to play, oh, my God, they would destroy. Nobody even hears about it now.
No.
It's because they don't care about the Nets. Nobody cares about the Nets.
Don't care. Don't get me in the Kyrie, because that's the other guy I'll bring up.
Right. One year they spent what 64 or 62 or 64 million on the team on both of these guys, and they played a combined 20, 30 games and got a coach fired. They supposedly loved the culture to go there. I mean, it's just
they got a coach fired, and that's not exaggerating. They got the coach fired.
Yeah.
They got the coach fired who was doing a good job there.
Yeah.
I don't want him on the Knicks. I don't think he's a good fit for the Knicks, but he was a good fit for the Nets. He did a good job there. Great job. I'm not going to go that far, but he did a good job there.
Yep.
Durant, Kyrie took the low road. They went to a team that was desperate, and are in the shadows of the Knicks. They've just taken the easy way out, and that's
Kenny,
exactly.
you could take this to the bank. After this year, it was Kenny Atkinson's fault. After next year, it's going to be we don't have that third star. Trade everybody that they got. Try to get the third star. That year, they don't win it. They're going to come back. Oh, we got to blame the GM. He's still not surrounding us. He's going to get fired. And then they're going to break it up in the fourth. That's what's going to happen. You could just see it. You could see it. They went there for Kenny Atkinson. They fired Kenny Atkinson. And think about it. They were worse off with Kyrie Irving than D'Angelo Russell. Think about that. That's crazy. Worse off.
Yep. I don't get me started with the Nets.
No, you didn't want him. You didn't want those guys from day one. I did, but you know what? It could be a blessing in disguise. It really could.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You hit that right on the button. And my only reason not wanting Durant was because he was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
If he wasn't hurt, I would have wanted him on the Knicks because I really think a healthy Kevin Durant is the best player in the NBA. I don't know if he's going to be that player when he comes back. And Kyrie is, I don't want to say cancer, that's the wrong word to use, but he brings a team down, in my opinion. I never liked him. Like, is he a great ball player? Yes. I'd be lying if I said I didn't think he was a great ball player. But does he have chemistry with his teammates and coaches? No.
Right. Yes, I agree. Now, here's one more question. We have a couple minutes left. I want to turn the tables on you. The Lakers are the 1 seed. Milwaukee Bucks are the 1 seed. I'm not going to say we're going to call either one a disappointment, but which one out of those two teams can you see have a more disappointing run? Milwaukee in the East or the Lakers out West?
Lakers out West because the West is so much stronger than the East. We're talking about surprise teams. Nuggets, Rockets, Mavericks. Dallas,
Utah. Utah's out there is a good team.
Anything about the Clippers? We haven't even talked about the Clippers on this topic. There's a lot of teams out there that can beat the Lakers and get hot. As for the East, there's a couple teams. There are some good teams on the East that can beat the Bucks, but I think there's more in the Lakers. So I can see the Lakers as a big upset early, because of the teams that are out there loaded in the West.
Okay. I agree. No, it's going to be great. Listen, do we want our Knicks to be there? Yes. But will I still watch it? Of course. It's going to be exciting. I mean, I love to see an upset. I love to see a team like Denver, a team like Utah. And like you always say, in these shortened seasons, this is where something can happen. This is where stuff can happen. So no shoo-ins here.
In 10 seconds or less, give me your NBA champion right now. Give me your champion.
It's going to be Clippers over Milwaukee.
I got Clippers over Philly.
Oh, cool. Good one.
We both got the Clippers.
We both got the Clippers. Yeah, you know what? Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs is clutch.
Yep.
Paul George, and you got Doc Rivers, who I trust Doc Rivers. I don't trust Vogel. I don't trust Budenholzer. I definitely don't trust Brown from Philly.
They can get hot, but I don't trust him in the finals.
No, I don't trust him in the finals. And I'm gonna go with Doc. I still think your best coach. Everyone talks about Brady Belichick, quarterback coach. Your best player coach in the NBA, I'm gonna say, is Kawhi and Doc Rivers. Would you agree with me on that?
Coach, I think Popovich.
But they're not in it.
No, they're not in it.
Well, they get, but I'm saying I would say the best coach player combo, I'm going Doc and Kawhi.
Yeah, that's up there. I would have to go down the line and see if there's somebody who beats that, but I agree with that.
Okay. All right, Mr. Kirkpatrick.
Sure.
Great little segment.
Great little segment. Thank you, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See you guys later.
Yeah.